Obviously, Houston's a great team. You go on the road, toe-to-toe really to the very end. Unfortunately, it didn't go your way, but what was your takeaway after competing with a team like that?
It was a great game. They have a terrific team. They do a great job. They have good depth. And I thought our guys played their hearts out. We had a chance, because of our guys' effort and energy, gave us an opportunity to play well down the stretch and maybe to pull out the game. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way down the end, but I thought our guys played hard.
How big was that run in the second half, coming out of halftime, that 7-0, 8-0 run? What do you think worked well there to get out of halftime?
It's a good run for us. We came out, we talked about what we need to do to execute. I thought we did a good job of it. I thought our guys moved the ball real well. They shared it, and we got the looks that we were trying to get. And so that was kind of how we got off to a good run. But as you know, good runs always start defensively. You got to get stops in order to get runs. I thought we really were stingy defensively during that 4 or 5 minute period where we were able to get some stops, and that led to some good offense for us.
Coach Dawkins. So I noticed Darius Johnson, that flagrant foul is a little bit, close call there. But how do you get your team prepared for conference play and kind of keep the tempers, a little bit under control?
Well, we talk about those things all the time. We work on being composed. That's called having composure, and that's something that we're big on in our program. And so we're trying to teach that. We have some young guys who learn to grow through these, different experiences. And it's our job to keep teaching them. And we'll be better because of those type of, opportunities we had the other night. I think we'll be improved from that as we go forward.
Is it helpful to play a number 3 team in the country so early in conference play? Like having Houston earlier in the conference schedule? Is that helpful?
No, it was helpful to play against a team like that at any time. To kind of get a good idea of what you're capable of. So we're learning more about ourselves. Our group is learning more about each other. And when you're playing against a team like that, you kind of it's kind of trial by fire. You get this really good chance to take a good look at yourself, what you need to do to get better. Where are you at that point in time during the season?
What have you seen from this team's confidence level throughout the season? I mean, I know every team's going to say we're confident we can win every team, but there's a true belief it seems like this team has had as they've played. What did you see going in that game? A lot of people from the outside out Houston, they're really tough to beat. But what have you seen from this team and how that confidence level has grown that they believe they can beat Houston and teams like that?
Well, I think that's a compliment to our group and a compliment to our player leadership. They understand what we want as a staff. They understand what our standards are here at UCF, and that's our standard. We're going to compete against everyone. We think we can compete against any team that we play against, and that's just the approach we take. And so it's about upholding our standards in our program that the players before them had established, to be quite frank, and these guys are carrying it on. So that's what we want from our guys, is that belief, that confidence in themselves, and I think it shows.
Coach, talk about the state of the team going into the new year, going into conference play full time.
Well, we're in conference play now, and we're excited to be in conference play. Like I said earlier, every team started back at 0-0, and it's a new season for us. And so we're approaching it that way, and we want to make the most out of every opportunity. Every game's going to be tough in conference, home and away, and that's what conference play is about. We understand that, and we're going to embrace that challenge.
You get to host Houston on January 25th. There's multiple games before then, but are you looking forward to that rematch of sorts, and how big will it be to play them at home and have that home crowd behind you?
Well, I'm not looking forward. That's way forward for us. And we're looking forward to ECU, which is the most important. But when that time comes, we'll be preparing and getting ready for that contest. Of course, they're a terrific team, and they're going to have a great year. And so we'll be preparing for them. But right now, for us, it's all about our next opponent, and trying to bounce back from a tough game we had a few days ago.
What do you think this next game is going to be like for Brandon Suggs, who obviously had a great career at ECU and is now playing against his old team?
Well, I'm sure it's going to be awkward, but this day and age with the portal, guys are transferring everywhere in conference, out of conference, so it's nothing new. What I want to have happen for him and for our team is to understand that's not about Brandon, because we don't want to put Brandon in that position. That's unfair to him. It's about, UCF, and it's about ECU, and I think we have to keep it, keep it the main thing, and that's the main thing.
Talk a little bit about ECU and what is it going to take from you guys to kind of put them away?
ECU's a very good team. They're playing really well. They got some really good wins, good road wins. So, we have to make sure that we come out, really focused, and we're going to have to play hard for 40 minutes. I'm sure they're going to do the same thing. And I think both teams are going to come out very competitive, and we have to make sure we stay focused through that whole time.
CJ Walker, are you hoping to get him back at some point soon?
Yeah, I'm sure when CJ will be back, or I'm not sure what's going to happen with his process. I'm still working through that now, but the main thing is that he gets healthy and he continues to have progress.
Yeah, I don't know if we've asked you this, but Tyler Hendricks, is the plan to redshirt him? Is that what's Okay.
We're planning on redshirting, Tyler Hendricks, and so that's what's going on there. I think he has a bright future in our program, and want to make sure he continues to develop, both physically as well as some skill set areas.
Appreciate it. All right, thanks a lot. Good luck, Coach.
That's good.
Appreciate it.